A talented writer who used his gift to expose injustice and make life better for his fellow man. A compassionate man who rallied his friends and neighbors to help those most in need. Edmund Gray was a young man with many productive years still ahead of him. So how do we explain this senseless loss to ourselves? A life cut down in its prime. We must look to each other for strength, and to him whose love and understanding surpasses that of mere men.
I am the resurrection and the life, saith the Lord. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though this body be destroyed, yet shall I see God, whom I shall see for myself. And mine eyes shall behold, and not as a stranger. For none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. For if we live unto the Lord. And if we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's. Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord, even so saith the Spirit. For they rest from their...
Baby, are you okay? What's going on?
A miracle it is! Oh, Edmund, dear boy, dear boy.
Ay, Dios mío.
It cannot be.
Edmund, it's really you?
Last time I checked. Maria? Honey? What's wrong?
Maria!
Someone get some water.
Joe, what is it? What's wrong? Is she sick?
Edmund, I would say she's never felt better in her life.
Honey, speak to me. What's wrong with her?
She's in shock. I mean, we all are.
I don't understand this. The guy comes home, he's supposed to give him a party, not a wake. So who died?
You did. Happily for us, the reports of your death were greatly exaggerated.
And I never believe what I read in the newspapers.
Wait. You want to back this up just a little bit here?
You, ever heard the expression, it's your funeral? Well, the Padres here were just presiding over your going-away party.
We're all gathered here to lay your soul to rest.
What's you and your life?
There's no place else I'd rather be. No. You see, listen, it was just a little early in the timing for me, okay? See, I just happen to have this small problem. This woman that I'm crazy in love with. And I'm no good without her, and she's no good without me. So I made a deal with the angels. And I put my harp on layaway. I'm here.
I love you.
You okay?
I'm better than I have ever been in my life.
You see? I told you.
This reception is a sample. I'm going to leave town more often.
No, you don't. We are never going to let you out of our sight again.
I think he's glad to see me.
Oh, I don't think I could be happy to see that mug of yours.
I second those emotions, except not the mug part. I think you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? I knew it wasn't true. I knew deep down that you were not really gone, but... I got it back.
My turn, my turn. Oh, Edmund, I don't know whether to thrash you or hug you to death. Oh.
This is like being at the country fair kissing booth, you know? Buck a pop, I'll make a lot of money.
Welcome back, boss.
Thanks, Liz. Anton. Well, if it took my premature burial to get you here, it was worth it.
Don't say that.
I'm glad to see you. Thanks, man. Wow.
Shame on you, Eddie. You scared 10 years off of my life.
Sorry.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Grace. You guys all thought I was a goner, huh? So, did you say nice things about me, even though they're all lies?
Edmund, where the devil were you?
Why didn't you call us? Why didn't you let us know you were all right?
I didn't know I was dead.
Didn't you see the papers?
Well, you know, they don't get the Pine Valley Bulletin down in Caymans.
Your death made international headlines.
I was just too caught up in research to catch the news.
So my brother was so busy trying to save the world that he didn't know he left.
I made the news at 11?
And 6 and 12. And, of course, there was that 2-column obit in the New York Herald about Pulitzer Prize winner Edmund Gray.
2 columns?
Yes.
So, how did I die?
Your car exploded.
All that was left was a charred frame and ashes.
Yes, actually, there was an eyewitness. There was a nurse at the hospital who said that she saw you rushing towards your car in the hospital parking lot.
She said that you couldn't have made it out of the parking lot alive.
I had a change in plans. I took a cab instead.
You took a cab?
Yeah, I almost missed my flight. There was an explosion.
Your car went up like a huge fireball.
We thought you were toast.
Well, since, thank God, you're here, who's in there?
I don't know. But I've got a pretty good idea. Brooke hired me to do a probe at Tempo. And then Charlie and Cecily did some background checking, and Liz here infiltrated the Callaway camp as an assistant.
I had paid Art. Numbered bank accounts that he kept in the Caymans.
Now, the British Overseas Trust Company had a manager that was very cooperative. And I've got enough ammo to nail Callaway and his entire den of thieves.
Liz had come to me and she told me that Callaway was dangerous. At least she thought so. I went to the hospital. I was going to warn Edmund. I got there too late. And his car, well, as we all know, went up in flames and ashes. And we all thought it was you.
Maria, it could have been. But when I was in the parking lot, I saw Callaway looking around my car. So I decided to duck out the side, went around the building, caught a cab to the airport.
Who set off the explosives?
I don't know. I think he probably put a hit out on me. Maybe he didn't want to know how it was done. He was just hanging around my car. Maybe he got inside. Just the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, that's what I call poetic justice.
Well, I'm lucky I got here in time. I hate the idea of that slime spending the rest of eternity in the Merrick vault.
It's enough to make Helga spin in her drawer.
Well, we'll get the remains down to the morgue and get a positive ID, if we can.
I wonder why Mrs. Callaway didn't report him missing.
If you were Mrs. Callaway, would you report him missing?
You know, you did good, Edmund, but do me a favor and don't ever do this again. Please.
Well,
Well, I, for one, can't wait to read this story. You?
I think I smell another Pulitzer.
well, you know, prizes are nice, Dad. But this is nicer.
Listen up, everybody. Jimmy, begging your pardon, I've taken the liberty of ordering champagne up at the house.
Oh, well, Peggy, you beat me to it. Everyone, you're invited up to the house to celebrate Edmund's rising from the ashes.
All right. Send me a mom.
Oh, man, thanks. See you at the house, okay? Go on.
Te vemos en la casa.
Okay. You're all right?
damn writer than I've been in a long, long